My name is E2 Smooth, and I am a crypto junkie, investor, and legend. Guys, I came here today because I have a big thesis. And my thesis is often contradicting to the average individual, but I do have to say this. The crypto bottom is not in. It's clear based on past cycles and liquidity events going on currently in the crypto ecosystem that the bottom is just beginning, guys. So I wanted to show you based on my facts, figures, and logic. Hey, I'm kidding. All right, we're gonna cut that. I wanted to show you guys based on my facts and data, clear cut data, that the cycle bottom is not in. And I wanted to give you a timeline of when it should be in based on the cycle and when are good times to buy cryptos. So I'm going to show you guys some thesis and some charts, guys. So I wanted to show you guys something. So this is data. This is some data and of a thesis I had. So based on this thesis, we can clearly see here that the Bitcoin chart moves in cycles, guys. We have 3 years of bullish momentum, a year of a bear market. 3 years of bullish momentum, a year of a bear market to the bottom. 3 years of highs and another bear market to the bottom. And we see that this one, I've calculated, so based on the data, November 16th, the bottom should be in. Now, obviously, this is not financial advice. That's just more of a prediction in a sense, or more of a area of time. So around November, December, October, even, we should be seeing our bottoms of the market. And based on the cycles and the data, Bitcoin should go to about $26,000, guys, without a doubt. So we're looking at targets for $26,000. Obviously, that is the bottom of the bottom, and it may not even reach there. So we do want to make sure we're buying around this area if you are a crypto investor. Like I said, this is not financial advice. And then if we go to our XRP chart, we should see the bottom of here, November. So we should see about the max bottom based on my data is about 40 cents. So that's the max bottom. That's the dream scenario. So we see that it's reaching these levels of accumulation zones, and these are accumulation levels. As we said, this is the bottom of the bottom. We should not see a drop below 40 cents. That's just based on my own personal formula. And the reason that I say that Bitcoin, that I trust these Bitcoin cycles to give me the timing of the market is because we can clearly see that they've predicted the bottoms and the tops of all the cycles, and the data does not lie. So if we go here, we can look at the market cap of the crypto space, and we see that it's 1.26 trillion, the market cap of Bitcoin right now. So if we go to total supply, total crypto, this is the total crypto market cap of all crypto, it's 2.14 trillion. So we see that Bitcoin is about over 50% of the total market value of crypto. So obviously, crypto is a very new asset still. Even now, it is a very small asset class. So with this thesis, it leads us to believe that the bottom is just not in, as Bitcoin is moving the entire market as of now. Now, when Bitcoin does come down to here, we could see a catalyst event that we may not see the same bullish news for Bitcoin, just based off technical factors and utility means, as we are entering a utility-driven era. But we see here that overall the market timing should rely on the Bitcoin network. So we should see about this point to be where the exact bottom is. But then again, you don't want to rely on bottoms. You should have a good plan so you're accumulating in these zones as we're nearing a bottom, because that is the truth. We are nearing a bottom of the cycle. I don't follow hype, I follow cycles. So we obviously see that cycle. And then we see this is the altcoin chart. So these are excluding Ethereum and Bitcoin. And we see that we still have some room to dip before we reach this big accumulation zone and consolidation. So we should, even if we go down here, we should have more downwards momentum. Like I said, the chart does not lie. People lie and the charts does not lie. If you don't know if you are new to crypto, I would say not financial advice. The most utility driven coins and the infrastructure layer of the future right now, I would say, are XRP, XLM, and hbar. So those are some of my favorite cryptos. I have a couple more, but other than that, those are my favorite ones right now. So we see also here in the XLM chart that we should be getting more momentum down and possibly entering this 10 cents zone around this November range. So we should see a big catalyst coming in. But the main thesis of this entire discussion here is to let you know to not believe in the hype influencers and to trust that the cycle is happening. There's a reason the Clarity Act didn't pass. If the Clarity Act needed to pass, it would have passed. The elites would have made it pass. But it did not pass. You know why it did not pass? Because they are accumulating. They're using this key time and everything going on with the energy crisis and the Strait of Hormuz to accumulate these life-changing assets at such a low price. So right now we're going to see liquidity dry up from these assets and enter our zones. Now, based on our data, numbers, and theory, the cycle has always shown, like I said, Bitcoin is over 50% of the entire total crypto market cap. The cycle has always shown us to be 3 years with a 1 year down from all-time highs. So once we do reach this November 16th range around here, we should start seeing us climb back out of it into 2027. So that's my main thesis I wanted to share. I wanted to show you guys the data. And like I said, if you are accumulating, obviously dollar cost averaging into this is not bad at all. You can be patient and buy it lower once we get into these dips if you believe the market is going to crash. But based on my thesis, there in my mind and in my data and my charts and my schemes, that the crypto market is the bottom is not in. The bottom is not in. The bottom is not in. Don't believe the hype. It's not a bad time to accumulate, but the bottom isn't in. It's not in. It's not there yet. Don't believe these hype influencers. Be disciplined, be stoic, and lock in, guys. Thank you so much for the support, guys. This is my first crypto video I'll be making. So I hope to have more content for you guys soon. This is kind of new for me, so I would appreciate if you guys could like, subscribe for more updates if you guys like this content, and comment, because if these videos do well, I'm obviously going to make more videos because this is something I truly have a passion for. So I just wanted to thank you guys, and I hope you have a blessed and amazing day. God bless. I'll see you guys. E2 out.